Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I've been busy in my garden today and I've just had my tea now and I'm sitting down to do a little bit knitting. And I'll show you what I've been doing in my garden. Well, I've worked hard. I trimmed that. That's where all the buttercups and that were they were dying off, so I trimmed that with my battery that works in my strimmer. That one I got from eBay. It works great. So I just need to dig that bit over now. The rhubarb's grown again. And I pull a lot of the weeds up from this patio there. I'm going to get somebody in to shift all the rubbish. I can probably use it like a potting place. My peas have actually come through. No sign of the potatoes yet. My lettuce needs thinning out. Well, that end does anyway. That bit down there, that's where Eddie was running his cars through it. It's the same with the beetroot at the back. There's only a few of them come out. The onions are growing nice. That's where I planted my other potatoes in there, but I've been weeding all along the fence and along the path because it was in an awful state. This little path in between here, I'm going to have to sort some of the bricks out and level them up. I've cleared all the weeds out of there and all from under the hedge. I'm digging this bit now. If I manage to get it dug over, it's quite hard actually. I might put some more peas in. But it's going to have to be soon because it's getting a bit late in the year now. Now I'm going to have to sort these bricks out because they're all lying. And the hedge needs trimming again. It's starting to grow, and there's some bits down the bottom here that's grown faster than the rest. And I pulled all the weeds out from under the hedge that I could get at. I've still got a little bit. Little arboriaceae. I think that's what you call them, little purple flowers. I had them all the way down the edge of the patio, all under the hedge, and that's all I've got left. There's 2 plants I think there left. I'll have to get some more and put them in. I've been pulling the weeds out everywhere. At least it looks tidy now. Didn't get any flowers or anything done this year, but there's still a little bit of time. I might get some late ones to put in. Or it's a lot of work for one person. I can't get any help this week because my granddaughter's got to quarantine with Eddie being in contact with somebody who was tested positive. That's an old cold frame. I can pull that a bit this week. Couldn't do it before in case Eddie was coming because there's nails and that's sticking out in it. It wants all pulling to bits and thrown because it's absolutely rotten. Now I'm going to sit down and get my cup of tea and my chocolate biscuit. A lot of the stuff I've been sorting in my outhouse the last couple of days, and I sorted out a lot of things that I didn't need anymore, and I put some of them onto Gumtree, and I've sold one or two things. I've sold the workmate bench, and I had an angle grinder that belonged to my husband. There was a the side handle on it that you hold. It was very heavy. I mean, the fella that come to have a look at it, I says from you'll have to lift it and plug it in to try it, because I haven't got a clue, and it's very heavy. And he was happy with it because he could get the handle for it, no trouble in that. And then I had somebody yesterday came in to see. I had a cultivator, and I never liked it. It was a petrol one. It was one of those, you pull the thing to start it, and it used to nearly take my arm out the socket every time trying to get it going. And then you had to dig the soil over before you could use it. And it was a waste of time from digging the garden over, because it really only tills it. It makes the soil fine. But I mean, when I'm digging the garden, I'm making the soil that way anyway, and I never liked it anyway. So there was a fella come to have a look at it, an Indian lad. You never seen anything like it. He had his phone out, and he was phoning his friend, and he was showing him every single little bit of this cultivator, and he was trying to knock the price down. And I'm saying to him, no, I says, I've got 3 other people waiting, messages off them. I says, if you don't want it for the price I'm selling it for, I says, I'm going to get on to them. I didn't have anybody else, I was just having them on, but just letting them know I was not bringing the price down. I know how much that cost, because I bought it for my husband. Well, I bought everything, everything I needed for the garden. I was the one that bought everything for him, and he was hemming and hawing, and then he was looking all around, because we were on the top patio in my garden, and he was looking around the garden and looking around, and thought my garden was great. He says, it's massive, and that. I says, I know it's big. And then when I told him it was a council house, he didn't believe us. I says, it's a council property. There were pits. These houses were built for the men that worked down the pits, and I says, the pits are all gone now. And then I had a couple of lounger chairs that they were down in the little passageway beside my outhouse. Well, I had brought them out because I wanted to go into the outhouse to get the cultivator out. And he was looking at them, and he says, how much you want for the chairs? I says, nothing. He says, oh, they're free, are they? You giving them away? I says, no, I'm not giving them away. I says, they're mine. I'm not selling them. He was after anything he could find. But mind, I did offer him, I got a couple of strimmers that I'm selling, but the electric ones, and he wasn't really interested in them because they were electric. And he got his eye on my Bosch strimmer, the one I've just gotten the battery for, because it was in the outhouse. I had been using it. And he says, how much do you want for the strimmer? I says, I'm not selling it. I says, that's the one I use at the moment. Oh, I'll give you £20 for it. I says, you know where you can go, don't you? I said, I paid more than that for a battery, and then I had to actually buy a battery charger. I bought a battery charger on Amazon, because the trouble I had with it wasn't the batteries, it was my battery charger wasn't working. And I bought that battery off off eBay, and I thought the battery was no good, and I complained, and I got my money back. But when I got this charger and I put it on, there was nothing wrong with it. It works great. So I had to apologise to the fella, and I just sent him the cash instead of going to eBay, because they had already given us the rebate. I went through. I just sent it to him myself, and anyway, when I got this battery charger, my old battery that I thought was dead as well, I tried it on. There was nothing wrong with it. So I've got 2 batteries now. I've got 2 good batteries now for my Bosch. That fella was after me, he offered me £20 for it. He must have thought of just getting off a banana boat, Anybody is looking around just at anything that, but he didn't want the strimmers because they were electric. And I says, they work fine. I says, just I don't want them. I don't like them ones that you have to feed the plastic wire stuff through them. The Bosch one's got like little, like a little curved little blade thing that goes on, and they're great. Them, like, it lasts for ages. But anyway, he took it at the price I wanted, because I wouldn't bring the price down as anybody. You know, I've got nothing else but time. I can leave it on the gum tree for as long as I want. I'm not selling it because I need the money. I'm just selling it because I don't want it anymore. And I've sold one or two other things, and I've got loads of little bits and pieces. I didn't realise there was as much stuff that my husband still. I sold a lot when my husband first died. Somebody came into my outhouse for one or two things, and they thought they were in Aladdin's cave. And I sold a lot then, but I've still got stuff. I'm still finding things now. Like, I've been through everything in the outhouse, and I've got a pile of stuff I've sorted out, and some of that stuff that I don't need. And my husband used to be mad on John Wayne. I think he must have just about every John Wayne film going on. I've got a load of those, and that Sharp TV series and Hornblower, all the DVDs, you know. I've been putting them up to sell them as well. Because I'm not interested in them. I've seen them. I don't want to watch them again. But anyway, back to my other things. It's hard work digging a garden. But I need to do it because I can't get anything planted unless I dig it over. But anyway, I've been in the shower and everything now, and don't I clean up nice? Wash my hair and everything, because it was really sweaty and warm. It's actually, the temperature's not that high up here in the northeast. I think we're only getting about 14 degrees, but it's very hot in my back garden. It's probably because it's sheltered and the sun's been shining all day as well, so that helps. So anyway, I'm halfway up the second sleeve of this sweater, so I haven't got much more to do. And then I'll be putting the neck on it. I'll have to put the neck on before I can sew it up, because I have to leave one of the shoulders open for to do the to put the neck on the neck. So there's not much more to do, and then I can start on something else. But like I'm saying, it's been a lovely day here today, and I hope it keeps up, because I've still got a few things to do in my in my garden. Like saying, I'm going to have to thin out my lettuce because there's a lot of them that have all come up together, but there's not a lot of my beetroot come up, and it wasn't. That was where little Eddie and Tommy were playing with their cars in the soil, but it hasn't come up. It's not where they were playing. They were playing on the corner down the bottom. I can see where the lettuce didn't grow, where they were messing about in there. It's the same with my peas, and I think they need a good water, and I think we're going to have to get my hose out. And we've been promised rain for the last couple of weeks, and it hasn't happened. So I think I'm going to get my hose out, and I'll probably do it tonight and give them a good watering. And I bet you 10 to 1 when I do that, it will rain. It always does every year whenever I do that, because even my lawns need some water as well. It's starting to look like straw, like actually there's a lot of yellow instead of green on it. It's really had quite a long dry spell up here in the northeast. But anyway, I'm having a cup of tea anyway. When I finish this, I'm going to go out and get my hose out and get it out and get it watered. I'll wait until till a little bit later because the sun's still quite warm at the moment. It's only just coming up to 5:30. I'll put it at about 7 o'clock, I think it'll be about right. It'll cool down a little bit by then. So that's my little bit for today. So give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll let you in on whatever I'm going to do after I finish this sweater. With a bit of luck, I think I'll get the sleeve finished tonight, so I'll be able to probably put the neck on it tomorrow and get it sewn up. So bye for now.